Katrina always sends a copy of the notes she makes to her client before the reading so there is a date and time stamp on them. Her notes are becoming quite famous. Why don't we take a listen?
Bring up Candy. Of course, she's got her beautiful shirt on. I was ready to stand in. I love that of you. I can't even. I have the best support system out there, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you, especially when I could say it in person. And thank you so much, especially when you were ready. Candy got into a different shirt, different hat, and everything within 30 seconds. And it was so great. You can't have anything better than that. But other than this awesome guy that loves to come and always mess around with you and like to share a little bit, because the last time that Candy was on, she got a message for her better half, her wife, that
Yeah.
she was putting together this most beautiful undersea gigantic she literally, it was about the size of your wife, and it
Yes.
was a puzzle. And if anybody watched the Thanksgiving show, I think it was Thanksgiving, wasn't it, Candy? I get, they all blend
I think
together.
it was. Yeah.
He told her that don't be surprised of a puzzle piece missing. Oh, look, she found it. Isn't it gorgeous? Look how big it is. It's from her head to her toe, and she put everything, and lo and behold, the pieces that she was missing, she was sitting on them.
She
Is
was
that
sitting on them.
what you
Yes.
said? I love it. I love it, because they know
Oh yeah.
they're with us.
Oh
And
yeah.
that
Oh
makes
yeah.
things so much. What I'm going to do is put on my glasses so I can get back to it. And I also would like to share. Now, there's another story behind this photo that you sent me, Candy, is that you had stated that he made it clear that he was cut, that things people were cut out of the photos you were sending me. And this does happen where they'll tell me, oh no, there's someone else in there, and it happens to be the person that's also listening to the show. So she wanted to share, and look at how you always honor him. You honor his requests. You always did. You listen. It wasn't that he demand or whatever. You heard the statement and the words that he said, Candy, and that's the connection that he loves about it. Um, no matter what, girl, you never disappoint him.
That's good to
Never.
know.
And here are, I think these are it, because yep, there's her
Yep.
notes. They're scrambled and crazy, and a lot of misspellings and nothing that I understand. But the best part about it is that what was your intake with your notes when you received them, Candy?
They made a lot of sense actually. There's a lot. I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, and I'm kind of deciding on what I want to do and how I want to do it and where I want to go. And I was hoping Dad
And
could thump me and tell me which way would make sense.
and see, Candy, now once you have a session with me, and I also allow you to ask any questions while we're talking. I asked you if you had any that you would like me to communicate with, and your statement was whatever Dad has to say. And
Hmm.
I get that. And I found that the stuff that was in here had a lot to do with your direction, what is coming ahead. And I am not a psychic, can't do it. But lo and behold, our loved ones do know what guides us. And I like that you understand some of those things, because he's seeing the two of you as a unit, a partnership, um, golden years. And that's what I find that you're finding your direction is what is. And you shared that with the rest of the loved ones, but that was on your paper. He
Hmm.
also said many changes are arriving. And if you notice, I did have two underlines under there because it's not just one. We're going to have several.
Okay.
And it also pertains to Lisa too, because he loves her also. You-
Yeah,
she takes good care of you.
she does.
He
I'm
just
very
showed me some
lucky.
soup. Did she just make some soup
She
or
did.
some? I love when
She
I
made
get
soup
to
last
do.
week. It was really good.
And he was right there. He was having some too, because I could hear the noise when he eats soup. It's noisy.
It is.
That's just like my boys do. I love that. So you can't get that from guessing. Those are only your loved ones' personalities, their quirks, and being with you. That's what I love so much. He said to hold on, both of you. He said it's going to happen very soon. And did you see the abstract there?
Yeah.
So, Candy, I would say that somewhere along the line, whatever might be on your first list, because I know, Candy, you have a mental list, and
I
you
do.
stick with that. You're like your dad. Dad had a mental list,
He did.
and
Yeah, he did.
and just like you, and I do that too. You break them into 3 categories: immediate, now, and I can wait a little bit. So, but you know what? There's not a whole lot in that. I can wait a little bit. It never
Yep.
gets to that trickle. But there is in your head, you're thinking it's okay. He's saying to hold on that. And I feel like there's some changes that,
Okay.
especially Lisa. Is it okay that I say her name? She don't
Yep.
mind, right? She loves me.
I don't mind.
Uh,
I don't think she minds either.
Great. I do try to give everybody their privacy, but I see some changes of some things that are going on with Lisa. I see some job changes. Now, when
Okay.
I see this, I don't think it is her per se. I think it's one of her children.
Okay.
So I think, and I feel like she does have a son, doesn't she?
Yep. Yeah, Zach.
Okay, Zach, right now, and we're not going to put anybody's stuff in, but I think that he's having some rough edges right now. Can you confirm that? Great. These are going to be on those areas, and I see good stuff. Okay, so
Cool. Okay.
and because I saw job changes, I think it may have a lot to do with some areas of that pertaining to him. And Lisa's probably going to have to help him because I think changes don't go very well with Zach. You did say
Okay.
Zach, right?
Yeah.
So he's letting you know about your loved ones and watching over. See, it's not just one loved ones, or if I say your dad and you say, well, that's my stepdad. No,
No, he's
he's
my dad.
identifying love, and that's the same thing here. He loves her very much. She takes wonderful care of you.
Yeah, and he liked Zach too. He really liked Zach.
And no wonder he brought it up. See, there's a reason why each person is identified. I just see that this is going to be good, and they're going to be baby steps for him. And I do think that maybe some anxiety. I think that there might be some issues that he may have those areas sometimes, and she's going to help him through. Just like mommies do. I also saw an addition to the family.
Okay.
And it's so I don't know if that might look at how everything falls into line. I'm not sure if Zach is in that situation or if it is, but I like to put that in line because I do see an addition to the family, and I also see another fur baby coming in. I think you guys have been talking about it.
Not really. We were debating on breeding one of the dogs. We decided not to. We decided not to. Yeah.
Oh well,
We did talk about it, and we actually attempted to at one point and then changed our mind.
Okay, because I saw fur
that would
baby
be a
too,
surprise.
and it laughed. So you look at how you already said it twice. That might come up again. That's all I know, because I definitely saw that area, and he was showing, and he did put a laugh at it. So it looks like you guys go back. So if you've talked about it twice, maybe that third one.
Maybe.
Because if you do, you're going to keep one. You know that. And I don't know why, but you're going to keep one for each of you. So there's 2.
Uh-oh. There she is.
No babies, no fur babies.
I'm only the deliverer. There's Lisa. She's just beautiful. And of course, he said that I've helped her too. And that's talking about, look at how look what I do. See, guys, you don't recognize this, but the very next thing is talking about Lisa on her note right here. And Lisa just left from showing herself. They know what's going to happen, how it's going to be done, and that isn't a coincidence. It happens a lot with my my readings when I get to speak with you. So he says that of course he helped, he will, and including with the things with her children and your children. I got a vision of a medical and a hospital, but not in a bad way. So I was just wondering, does your daughter do anything that has to do with medical?
She has some sort of a dental thing she's got to do. I think on Monday, maybe, or
Does
Tuesday.
she have any reservations when of such
Oh yeah,
features?
yeah.
Okay,
She's not a fan. She's not a fan of the dentist, and I think she's. I think they're going to do like a. It's a more of a serious procedure. I mean, not serious, but it's not like they're
no
just doing a
wonder he
cleaning.
brought it up. I
Yeah,
just wanted, when I put down not in a bad way, I didn't want you thinking I meant emergency or somebody having a problem. And that's why I wrote it down not in a bad way. But him being there and heading with her. And if she's having, some dental surgery, that can be scary, because
yeah.
even though it still is. So he's hanging out with her. So please let her know that he's been there too. I also saw a trip that will be very good for you. So when I
Okay.
see this, it's a little bit of a difference. It's not like going on the water. I don't feel like your trip that the two of you are going to be taking it has anything to do with a boat or nothing. It looks more um, like desert, like Arizona, somewhere that is spiritual is
Okay.
what I feel like the two of you are going to do, more on lines of connecting with energy. I think that you're going deeper into the, and you did share with me having your auras mapped. I find that to
Yeah, we
be a
did.
very beautiful and intriguing feature that is out there at a lot of Holocaust. Am I saying that right?
Yep, I
Like
think so.
places that you go. And I think it's very interesting that it can be taken because it's energy. It's kind of like X-ray in you, and I am not surprised because the moment you told me your colors, they match immediately. What a great thing, and that helped you to get more woke.
It did. It did.
So I have a feeling that there's going to be in those, and I'm still going towards the Arizona kind because right now I just got another thing from your dad. Have you guys been thinking? Remember, you don't have to say it out loud, or maybe you're thoughting it and maybe talking to her. Um, there is, I brought Sedona, Arizona is very spiritual. Look, why you got to smile? I don't know. Is it, but it sounds
we
great, right?
Well, we gave Lisa a lot of different stones and crystals and stuff for her birthday and for Christmas, and I kept telling her that I wanted to take her to Nevada to do the thunderstones to find them. But
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna
not sure
love
when
it.
they do it every year.
And that is similar to like the Sedona that I'm
Oh
talking about.
yeah.
It has a lot of energy. I brought back Rhodey a couple of stones that I just took out of the ground too when I went to go see Stephen Huff in Sedona, and she just loves them. There's so much energy. That's what I just said. See how
Yep,
he
yep.
knows you're going to make it and it's going to happen. And this is interesting, Candy, because he just made it so clear to me. I kind of feel like you guys are going to take it like on the road trip, almost like maybe a camper.
That would be cool.
That would be cool, right?
That would be
So
cool.
everything comes into a reason, and he says to do it. Now, your brother, how have things been going? And look at how I had that question mark still there. Are
Yeah.
we at up or down yet? Have we been heard anything?
I don't know. He said
Okay, that's good.
he forgot to do it. He's trying to do it next time he gets
That's why
home
I had
from
the
his job.
question because I couldn't get it, but I know that you and I have discussed, and I won't go
Yeah.
any
Oh,
deeper of it.
as soon as I know, I'll let you know. I will be
Fabulous. I was just thinking it
contacting.
was going a little longer than, but
Yeah,
COVID and
it's
stuff.
taken a lot longer than I wanted it to.
Yes, and he says that he misses you too, and this is something that I even feel like the moment that I saw you on here, you said that then. You say it every night. I feel like there isn't a night that you don't say this to your dad. Do you
No,
understand?
not so much.
And he loves every bit of it. And he showed me Christmas Day, and he said, yes, it was me. So I believe that you had a couple of things that occurred Christmas Day that you can't explain, and you have already said, Dad, I know it's you. I saw some lights. I saw the lights, a flickering of lights, almost as if they shouldn't be on a flashing mode, but kind of like a flash had occurred. And then I heard something sound like it kind of dropped and rolled.
Yeah, I was working in the shop and the lights went out and we dropped a bolt and I was like, yeah, all right, Dad.
You can't make this up, and it makes me so happy to be a part of it. He just loves it. Guess what he got himself for Christmas?
I don't know. A new hat.
No, yeah, I was thinking that too. No, he had to get him a new pair of shoes.
Ah, he got a new pair of boots.
He got a leather.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
They are
He used to have really
shiny,
cool boots
girl.
made all the time. He used to have some neat cowboy boots that he'd order once a year.
Yes, it's like they're Italian leathers. They're very supple, and and if you remember Candy, anything that he does prance around in them and give a
Oh
little
yeah.
kick in his boots. It's still the same way. I love what. Do you have any questions for me, girl?
No, ma'am. I think you answered them all.
Yes, Dad answered them all, and once again, I love you, girl. I love your
Love you
family.
too.
And your dad rocks, and I'm so thankful for you. You're my forever friend, there's no doubt. And just hold on, because I got a feeling once you get up that roller coaster, whoosh, it's gonna go well. It's just gonna
I'm
go
hoping
nice
so.
and smooth.
I'm hoping so.
Okay, see you later, sweetie. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, subscribe to our channel, share our videos out where you can, and thanks so much for watching.